Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's book break. My name is Laura, and I'm a Readers and Information Services librarian at the Vernon Area Public Library. This week's theme is mystery, and this ties in with our online Summer Library Club summer camp. So if you haven't signed up yet, make sure you go ahead and check that out. All right, let's start right away with the real-life mystery, The Feather Thief by Kirk Wallace Johnson. This is True Crime Light, introducing you to the unexpectedly seedy underworld you never knew existed, salmon fly tying and the black market feather trade. In 2009, a rare collection of bird specimens went missing from the British Museum of Natural History, shortly after American music student Edwin Rist had performed at a concert in London. As the author becomes captivated by this story and starts digging, it becomes clear that Rist was deeply involved in the fly tying world to the point of obsession. That's right, fly tying, the multicolored feather creations used by fly fishermen. There's a surprising number of people out there who are desperate for rare feathers to complete sought-after Victorian fly tie designs. This book artfully switches between shedding light on this modern subculture and filling in fascinating bits of history and science. You'll be left pondering Rist's true motivations behind his crime and the human need to capture the beauty of nature. Both well-researched and easy to read, it makes for a good book discussion choice. It is a sure bet for fans of The Stranger in the Woods, The Lost City of Z, and The Orchid Thief, or people looking to ease themselves into a nonfiction read. Then we have Pieces of Her by Karin. Pieces of Her is a thrilling standalone from Slaughter and is a good introduction for anyone unfamiliar with the best-selling author, as it's less gruesome than some of her usual writing. 31-year-old Andy was never quite able to make something of herself and is currently living back at home with her mother, Laura, a respectable and quiet member of their small-town community. When a sudden act of violence darkens Andy's birthday lunch, she is shocked to see her practically unrecognizable mother spring into action to overcome the shooter. While Andy grapples with how little she truly knows about her mother, secrets from Laura's past quickly come bubbling to the surface, putting them all in danger. What follows is an intense roller coaster of suspense and secrets, interspersed with flashbacks from Laura's past, as Andy crosses the country in search of the truth about her mother. Anyone who enjoys suspense or thrillers will find this a compelling read, and the alternating points of view add to the tension as you race towards the satisfying ending. If you read this now, you'll be ahead of the game when Netflix releases its adaptation later this year. Toni Collette will be starring as the enigmatic mother Laura, and filming is wrapping up this summer. And finally, we have A Duty to the Dead by Charles Todd. While some of you may recognize the name from the prolific Inspector Ian Rutledge series, the mother-son writing team behind the pen name Charles Todd began the lesser-known Bess Crawford series about 10 years ago with A Duty to the Dead. Bess is a resourceful, curious, and charismatic nurse in the Great War who has returned to England to recover from injuries. During the war, she becomes close with a wounded soldier under her care, and on his deathbed, she promises to pass along a cryptic message to his brother. Unable to rest until she follows through on her promise, Bess finds herself at Graham Manor House, where the soldier's family seems suspiciously unmoved by his deathbed confession. As Bess unexpectedly becomes entangled in another family tragedy, she delves further into the mysteries and secrets surrounding the great estate and a murder that everyone has tried their best to forget. In the style of traditional mysteries, Bess ties together a string of clues and collects secrets as she builds towards a classic tell-all reveal. This series will appeal to fans of independent female investigators, like the Maisie Dodds series, or anyone who enjoys a good old-fashioned British murder mystery. The mixture of wartime drama, family secrets, and manor life also makes this a good remedy if you're missing Downton Abbey. And those are our 3 picks for Mystery Week. You can find all of these titles available to download on our different ebook services. And stay tuned for next week. We look forward to seeing you.